Incineration Nation. Now we are not at the blue building, so this is some translating coming up here, and we're at some of my favorite guys right here. Bighorn sheep. I love these dudes. Not a lot of people come by here either, so I won't have to stop too often, because I won't be able to go into some of this stuff if I was, in front of the elephants or something where there's 200 kids. So the goat, Lara. He's got a couple babies. She's got a couple babies up there. Look how cute. Look at those little munchkins. Hi, this is really happening. Mama just staying still. Wow, look at all these dudes down here. The big dudes. Oh, what? Look at those guys. They're like, what the hell's going on over here? Who's making all the racket? Baby goats with nubs. Laura, you'd love it. Hey, Saul, great to see you. Little dude on the right. It's like, I got nubs. Yeah, I like it here a lot better than the blue building. I love watching these guys in the when I'm in Vegas. Go up to Mountain Springs and you see these guys at about 5,000 feet. Hey, Daniel. It's amazing. These guys can stand on an edge that's about 3 inches wide and just chill. with a 3,000 foot drop, and they're like do. Oh, look at baby getting up, standing on top of mama. Butt in the face, got an itched stomach. Oh my God, how cute. Ridiculous. Super cute. Okay. So today, as promised, we're going to go into sec checks. Do 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 do. All the pine trees smell good too. Nice. Good looking out. This guy's got good taste. You know what I mean? That's amazing. The guy's rocking the same hat. Watch, look at this. Let's see. Guy just walked by with the exact same lid. What are the odds? Hey, everybody. Do. Mama just got to keep track of the babies. It's worse than getting lost coming out the bottom. Okay. So cute. Used to raise goats. Cool. Hi, Rachel. In Vegas, people, they'll park and they'll have treats, you know, and the wild horses and the bighorn sheep will come and get, you know, snacks at the parking lot, and everyone thinks, you know, oh, they're so cute, so they're gonna be nice to you, and then they get run over by these guys. They're like, give me that treat and get out of my way. Hey, always. Hi, Sarmento. Okay. So when you first join staff, there's a sec check that you have to go through, and these are on staff. Your name, your life history, how did you come into Scientology, do you have any do you have any crimes for which you could be arrested, do you have any record of insanity, are you connected to anyone who is antagonistic to Scientology or spiritual healing, have any of your family members threatened to sue or attack or embarrass Scientology. Here's a nice creepy one. What are the details of your 2D, you know, your love life? So it's your 2D history over the last year with names and dates. How sick is that? Hi, hey girl. Hi, Fluffer. So I'm going over the staff questionnaire, sec check. Have you any homosexual or lesbian history? When and with drug history? Are you here for any different purpose than you say? Okay. And if you ever defect, your ethics folder that has all the answers to these questions can be used per Guardian's Order 121669 to blackmail or otherwise intimidate the defector. Does that sound like a church to you? And like I said, once in a while I might have to stop depending on what's going on, because some of these things are just not for kids' ears. Now the Joburg Sec Check, it's called that because it was developed in... have you ever stolen anything? Have you ever been in prison? Have you ever embezzled money? Have you ever been in jail? Have you ever had anything to do with pornography? Have you ever been involved in an abortion? And I gotta give it a... Gotta give it a minute. Some kids are cruising through. Do 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 do. I think she's asleep. Have you ever committed adultery? Have you ever practiced homosexuality? Have you ever had intercourse with a member of your family? Have you ever slept with a member of a race of another color? Can you believe this crap? This is what you always hear when you hear Natalie talking about sec checks, or Aaron, or whatever. This is what you're trying to desperately avoid. So when they ask you to write up overts and withholds, you're happy to do it to avoid this crap. Because if you don't come up with something, they're going to go, well, let's just find it. That's how sick that is. Oh, how cute, little dude. Okay, we got to move it over here. Oh my God, so cute. Hold on. Saul, no, they have a different sec check for kids, but it's just, they do that just to look cool, because the truth is, it could be a kid giving you a sec check. Ask these kind of questions in auditing when you're a child, okay? This is the disgusting crap that you're going to be dealing with as a kid. So let's keep going on that sec check, right? Have you ever bombed anything? Have you ever murdered anyone? Have you ever been a communist? Have you ever been a newspaper reporter? Have you ever ill-treated children? Have you ever had anything to do with a baby farm? You heard me. Have you ever done anything your mother would be ashamed to find out? Do you have a police record? Are you afraid of the police? How do you feel about sex? Have you ever practiced cannibalism? Have you ever peddled dope? Have you practiced sex with animals? Have you ever attempted suicide? Do you collect sexual objects? Have you ever practiced sex with children? Have you ever practiced masturbation? And you're on the E-meter, the lie detector, this whole time. I gotta hold up for a sec. Yeah, it's just data mining. Oh, look who's coming. Oh, wow. Okay. Man, he's hiding pretty good. Let's see. Hold on, we're gonna go to this other.
Jimmy not like that too, but I just don't trust Jimmy. It's like a far why he have over the class.
Oh, I love these guys. All right. Okay. Audio. It's gonna, it is what it is. What can I do? Believe me, when I do these translating streams, I know there's only going to be 50 views and 2 people, but I got to do it anyway. So at least it's there. So if a year from now someone decides they want to find out how this all works, at least it's it's there for them. And I did my part. Hi, sitting on the fence. You guys just stare right at you. Do. Marina. Yeah, like I said, I can sit by that disgusting blue building and get 2,500 views and talk to you guys about whatever, but this has to be done because no one else has done it, and I need to get it done. And it'll just be there for good, so people can, at their leisure, at any time, find out how all this works. And like I said, sec checks are just insane, and this is something we all try desperately to avoid. Okay, I don't know where we were. Have you ever practiced sex with children? Have you ever practiced masturbation? Have you ever killed or crippled animals for pleasure? Have you ever had unkind thoughts about L. Ron Hubbard? Are you upset with this security check? That are supposed to be for, adults, obviously. I mean, that is just hideous. And then they have a whole track sec check to find overts you've committed, over several thousand lifetimes. But of course, it's all a joke. It's just a chance to ask you more disgusting questions that, they didn't get in before. Have you ever enslaved a population? Have you ever sacked a city? Have you ever raped a child of either sex? Have you ever bred bodies for degraded purposes? Yes, Marina. Yes. Have you ever deliberately tortured somebody? Have you ever made a planet or nation radioactive? Have you ever maimed or crippled other people's bodies? Have you ever torn out someone's tongue? Have you ever blinded anyone? Have you ever punished another by cutting off some part of his body? Have you ever smothered a baby? Yeah. Oh my God, this guy's about to barf. These questions are so gross. I get it, dude. Have you ever had sexual relations with an animal or a bird? Have you ever applied a hot iron to another person's body? Have you ever beaten a child to death? Have you ever eaten a human body? Okay. Yeah. Pearl made it real. I mean, these questions are just insane. Yeah. Have you ever eaten a human body? Yep. So if you tune in late, make sure you go back, because you got to hear all the questions, and I don't feel like repeating them, But to be a child and ask an adult questions like that when you're auditing is staggering. Have you ever smothered a baby, or mutilated an animal? I mean, it's just... And then when people start telling you about that, like I told you guys, that creates fear that just doesn't go away, because you think every adult is nuts, I really believe they want to know if you are a sicko so they can put you in a place where, like if you were a molester and, or places where you could really be utilized. I mean, that's what I think that's all about. The questions for the kids between 6 and 12, like I said, I think this is just for show, because they just don't use these. These are like the ones for show. Like, what has somebody told you not to tell? But they do have some pretty disgusting ways of trying to infiltrate your family with some of this, and lead you to believe, again, that, the group is more important than the family and the individual, Have you ever decided you didn't like some member of your family? I mean, how gross is that? Have you ever pretended to be sick? Have you ever bullied a small child? This is what they would supposedly ask you, but I got the adult sec checks. I never got this shit. Have you ever been mean to an animal, bird, or fish? Have you ever broken something that belonged to someone else? Have you ever done anything you were very much afraid of? Have you ever lied to a teacher? Have you ever felt behind their back? It's just divisive garbage. Oh, that was fast. Yeah, you're exactly right, Nanya. That's exactly people that you know you can, do or get to do even crazier crap. You know, that anyone would ever have smothered a baby or cut cut an animal into pieces, for fun, or eat human remains, or have sex with corpses, and the these are not brothers cartoons. It's and it absolutely terrorizes you. Yeah, this can be a I wanted those, way deep in it. Like, this is way after you understand overts and withholds and all that. And that even gets a lot uglier than we've spoken about, by the way. They'll put a dirty armband on a SO member to show their unliability, or a black mark under your eye to show you're in treason, all kind of just crazy crap that they do. Everything's about belittling. Everything's about making you smaller, and because, like I said, I know these translating videos are because those are 6 people who are going to know. Scientology doesn't just trap idiots and morons and only dipshits stay and all that stuff. That's what I'm trying to bury with this. So that's why I'm perfectly happy for there to be nobody in this fucking chat at all. This is just the threat of these sec checks, like I said, makes you give up, people and things. Do. Follow the leader. Hey, Pearl G. Yeah, you can. You see the kind of places I spend my time, and there sure is nice too. Feels fantastic over here. Trees, birds, awesome animals. It's freaking cool. I love this shit. But yeah, those are the questions that's like I said. Those children are dealing with those topics, and you guys think I'm never hyperbolic about this shit. When I tell you stuff, I mean what I'm saying. Like, that's why, I've said 27 times in the last month, that if people could see kids going through this crap, everything would change. You just want to check out the questions, Magnus. You don't have to go double time or whatever. It's all good. This is a very short stream as far as, I just wanted to put those questions out there so they're there. You know, anyone who wants to hear them can hear them as many times as they want to. Let's see. Hey girl, that's exactly how I feel.
Oh my God! Are they? They're mountains.
This is so pretty here. See what else we got here. But yeah, that's it. That's all I'm going to cover on that. And hey, you. Oh, they're all going into the shade over here. Let's see. Hey, dude. Yes. This is, I've supported the San Diego Zoo and the LA Zoo for many years, and the Wild Animal Park. I love that place.
You're welcome. Hello.
If it's a Saturday or Sunday, it's a hard no.
Stomp their foot to say, like, you know, don't try nothing.
Eyebrows and everything.
It's crazy how many birds are at the zoo, because they plant so many different trees to attract every bird ever. Background. Me too, Pearl. These are the kind of places where I would, you know, this is where you can sort of get some sanity back, you know. I can't be around people who, you know, are shitting themselves and, you know what I mean? It's the stress and pressure of that place is just so gross. I mean, you know, how much can you take of that? And then I try to do something decently healthy for myself. And you can get a Dole Whip here, which is fantastic. Take some time off away from. It's all good. Like I say, I wanted to get those disgusting questions out of the way. And when you hear child abuse, that you have a better idea of what we're talking. You know, besides SA, I'm saying, you know, the abuse is total. And the babies are here too, like the giraffe babies. The smells are amazing. So many different trees. I used to walk this place 4 times a week. Looky. Look who we got. Okay, I think from here it'll look pretty cool. Hold on. I'm getting a lot of Raider love. Okay. I remember once I was here when one of the baby giraffes came out, like a couple months old, and she was 6 foot tall, and I was looking right at her, and then Mom came between us and stood there and blocked my view. Hi, Journey. God, this is so much better than looking at blue. You'll notice something about ex-Scientologists too. I mean, we go out of our way to find some peace, you know, and you know, this is, you know, these for the anyone in the SO who sees this over the next week or month or whatever. You know, you can go anywhere, do anything, and be cooped up in that shithole. But hey, Whippet Lover. You guys can ask anything you want, do anything, whatever, because this is also, you know, there's nothing to disturb, there's nothing to derail, you know what I mean? No, you're not going to get it here, so this is just a very chill live. But, right, Pearl? I mean, I love protesting, but at the same time, obviously, you wish you didn't have to, you know? Oh, okay, Brooke. No, I haven't gone to the... This was the opposite direction of the my P.O. box, so... but I think I'll be going there tomorrow, so I'll definitely get it. Thank you, Brooke. I love it. It might be you, me, and 3 other people, but that's all, you know, that's perfect. I laugh every time I do one of these translating ones. I realize that, you know, people just don't give a shit. They just want drama. They want. more to go over, quite frankly. I think, 2-3 more translating ones is about it, and then I'll feel really, really happy about it, because I won't have to go into any of that crap. I can just refer people to it, and I can let it all go. Hi, Serenity Now. What a great name, Serenity Now. I like feeding them the eucalyptus leaves too. Mama and her babies. Their tongues are so long and crazy. Hey, Love Not Hate. Great to see you. This is so relaxing. Oh. Yeah, Brooke, that's exactly how I feel. Hey, Magnus. Oh, cool. Yeah, I figured this is one of those things that you can just leave on your TV while you're, doing whatever. I love how giraffes look like they're never in a hurry, They're sort of like, I'll get there when I get there. They're like anti-manic. Thank you, Fluffer. Right? How fast can you run? I mean, they actually can go pretty good. I think they do like 25 or 30 miles an hour, something like that. I don't know how the hell that happens, but these are some heavy characters. I mean, they look so slim, so it's sort of like, it's easy to forget that they weigh an enormous amount. It's incredible you can get that big eating leaves, Yeah, they sure do. Remember when we would watch the animal programs when we were kids, National Geographic and Mutual of Omaha and all that kind of stuff. They kept things pretty normal, like the gazelles or whatever, that kind of stuff. But they never showed the opposite. Like you can see now, in the last 20 years, you get to see everything. Like it's not always roses, for the lions. Like do about a 260 with its neck and smashed into a lioness and knocked her out of the frame of the picture. So I always thought they were sort of helpless, and they're definitely not helpless. And then if they kick you with one of them front feet, you go right into Thursday. Yeah. Hi, Chiara. I didn't know that the zebra, because remember you always used to see the zebra running like hell, right, from the lions and stuff. They got that 1,500-pound male, that stallion zebra. That's absolutely crazy. And he hauls ass after lioness. I mean, you don't need that guy biting. Brooke, question, may I ask, was there anything in the books and training you ever felt was wrong or felt dangerous? Yeah, tons and tons of stuff, The very first time I ever heard, that, you get raped and it's your fault, I'm just like, there's just no way that could be. A lot of stuff like that, and thank God I was young enough where I just couldn't reconcile a lot of it, Um, so what is she, about 16 foot probably? The tall one. She goes up to the right there. We can find out. Mama with 3 babies. Some tall ass babies. Plus, I always felt stuff was wrong in my gut that, like, I shouldn't be dealing with, because it would give me just fear and anxiety. It would create in me. And, yeah, right. Probably. And then the reason the anxiety is there is because you know it's wrong, but you can't say anything. So it just, you start believing people are a little bit crazy and just unsafe, and you can't feel the same way, like I said, about someone after they tell you something that is so gross. You don't know what to do. Normal kids would run to their mom, but you're in a Scientology family, you can't do that. So, you're not supposed to ever be upset. You're supposed to be absolutely fine with any kind of nonsense. Yeah, Chiara, absolutely. No, because they tell you, Brooke, you cannot go to the police. They make that crystal clear. You would be literally declared instantly, and there's always the fear of losing your family, so you can't go to the cops ever. Doesn't matter what happens, you can't go to the cops. And they teach you they're the worst and all that anyway. But yeah, you're gonna get, depending on where you are in your life, what your experiences are up to that point, how you normally look at things, those are all going to have a lot to do with how you view this stuff, So, I'm sure it was a lot easier for an adult in some ways, who may have been familiar with some super evil and debased awfulness, but when you're coming from a pure place, it's really damaging. Oh, look at that little baby. Oh my God. She's only like 7 foot. Little boo-boo. Oh man, Mama's huge. Holy crap. Oh, that's Daddy. No wonder. Tall as hell. Isn't that weird, Brooke? It's like I say, nothing, you can't reconcile anything. It's all just straight evil. It's all control. There's just no other purpose. No, LA Zoo, love, Maddie. Hi, Jody. It's so good to see you. Wow, look at that baby. Look at her. um, oh yeah, for sure, Magnus. That's the whole point. Like everyone tries, to report something at some point or another, right? And they figure they're justified in doing it because of X, Y, Z, and the fact that someone tried to run you over with their truck or something, and you feel justified. But after you go to ethics and you have to write up your OWs, like you see it's instantly turned on you. And that's purposeful so that you never do it again. No one ever does it twice. You never, you just suck it up. And that's why it's such a wonderful world for child abusers, Yes, Pinche, Becky. 2 sandwiches. Yeah, Brooke, it really is. You know, the only answer you'll ever hear is, get your ethics in, so you basically have to be smiling through no matter any pain or trauma. You just have to grin and bear it. That's it. I love that baby. The hair on its neck is like fresh. Look at that. It's like fresh and stands up. I'm hiding behind Dad. I know, he's massive. I think the mom has the gestation period's like a couple of years. It's crazy. I think elephants got to carry for 3 years. Look at the hair on that baby's neck. I gotta watch Laura's stream from last night. Right? Brand new, fresh hair. Hasn't even had a chance to get all knotted up and nothing. Oh, I will love it. Okay. Cool. Oh, yeah, Lion Country Safari for sure. Yeah, that was cool. When I lived in Carlsbad, I would haul ass over to the Wild Animal Park. I love that place. What state are you in, Jody? Yeah, exactly. Carlsbad Cavern. That's New Mexico, though, I think. That's right. Oh, Southeast Florida. Gotcha. Look how the baby positions herself. It's like, I'm totally safe. Hi, Treasure Rescue. So good to see you. I can't tell you how much my mood has improved just being here for a little bit. Man alive. Baby. I would chill and watch the gorillas for an hour at a crack. That was always really interesting. And talk to the personnel that deals with them, and they watch them on cameras at night, and it's just so interesting. Like there's so much going on, but if you don't know, you don't know. You know, like in the chimpanzee world and the gorilla world, they vote on stuff, and the older you are, like the more your vote matters, right? So you'll get the young chimpanzees, or you'll get the younger gorillas trying to sway the matriarch, or the patriarch, and but they'll make decisions, and that's how it goes. Boom, and then everyone has to get with the program. Look how they just naturally surround the baby. There's just no getting to the baby. Oh, happy birthday, Brooke. It's sort of trippy how they naturally all look in different directions, like, you know, when they get in those circles and stuff. It's pretty ingenious, you know. There's no sneaking up on these dudes. Oh wow, how cool. I know. This is the LA Zoo. Yeah, right. No one would mess with us. First thing, knock that guy out the box. He'd go flying down the street. The baby walks anywhere and they start following her. Here comes Dad. They're like, it's a huge pain in the ass to. Mama's still recovering from that one. I bet it feels so good if you're like a pregnant giraffe or a pregnant, just like, oh, dude. Because you're awesome, Becky, that's why. That's why. You're right. Mama giraffe will put a dent right in your car. Check out like where I am right here. Look at this. Is this insane? Look how beautiful it is. Osacones. I know, are those roots insane? Check this out. This will do a number on your driveway right here. Look at this. You leave the saws at home. That's a dynamite job there. Yeah. See? We got the coolest chat. And then I'll special guest with you, Pinche, and I'll do a my peanut butter, banana, and honey sandwich. That's a sweet sucker. Yeah, this is just ridiculously pretty place. Sometimes I'll chill and just read by the bamboo. And I just love having like 75 different birds making noise. That always makes me happy. I wish Dad would go next to the measuring stick. I love watching. Sometimes I'll put a half hour into because you could bring your chair here, so I always bring my chair, you know, and some water, a book, chill. You guys just happen to be with me. That's all. But just such a peaceful place. But like I say, I got a ton of places I like to go that are just relaxing. It's sort of what you need because I feel just PTSD type of stuff, you know. And this is just really helpful. There's no way to be in a bad mood here, you know what I mean? And it is sort of weird that I need to be in places like this to go over some of the stuff because, like I said, I'm not going to be triggered here, you know? I'm peaceful here. Hi, Susan. Hi, Adrian. Hi, is this real? Go up to the measuring stick, dude. I want to see if you're 17 or 18 foot. 'Cause you were one tall sucker. Center of attention. Baby. Looks like the baby giraffe's getting tired. And by the way, everyone feel free. I hope you know this is the time to. You can. This is, you know, there's no derailing this. This is just me chilling with you guys. That's all. I got the disgusting part out in the first 30 minutes, and that's it. Oh wow, that's cool, Adrian. No, I don't, but I know it's young. Because that's go right ahead. That's all good. Thanks, guys. It's real short. That's as short as you'll ever see one. Plus, like I say, you can tell because the that hair is so ridiculously perfect and fresh and fluffy. And you don't have to. It's all good. I'm totally cool. If no, you know, I'm cool just chilling. I don't care. You know, I thought I could end the stream, but I was like, well, if you guys want to see it, I'll keep it on. You know, because I'm not going anywhere. I'm chilling. It is super nice here. Damn. Monkey madness. I think it'd be cool to spend a couple weeks in one of those like little Alaskan villages, you know, where the killer whales, seals, like everything goes, and they're all breaching, and something like that might be really neat. Because I've traveled America super extensively. The rest of the world, I don't know. Since I traveled for, you know, for work, so I never really traveled for pleasure that much. I mean, I really enjoyed Dublin. You know, I love Dublin. Do I think, I know the monkeys are loud, Adrian. That guy was freaking out about something. I think sometimes they just like to scream, you know, just let it loose. Let it all out. DOA would tell that monkey to let it all out. Do you think there's more to the drama coming? I just hope it's not physical. That's what, because you know, I don't want that to happen. Even though, you know, it would ensure and speed up their demise, it's the last thing I want. And it's going to be really, really bad for the people in there, and it's bad for everybody. I mean, they've ramped us up way too far. They're not about that. Fluffer. Poor monkey just found out he was blocked by Leah. Oh, that's funny. Oh yeah, I want to go to Sweden, party with Magnus. That'd be awesome. I was in manufacturing and the beauty industry for a long, long time. Yeah, Jody, I think, you know, I think our results speak for themselves. I mean, we've shuttered an entire place. I mean, and just being there has made it really, really tough for them because, you know, it's hard for them to be able to BS about anything. You know, they want to say there's 7,000 people at an Easter party, but the thing, you know, the wall falls down and we see there's 65 people. That's not good for them. You know, that's not good. And you know, it just gets harder and harder for them to lie because now people can see. It's not just us. Like I said, I rarely look at it through our eyes. I look at it through the an SO member's eyes who's watching one of these streams, okay? And when they see nobody at any of these places, that would change your outlook pretty quickly. You know, you think, you know, you're being told that it's exponentially, you know, growing leaps and bounds every minute, you know. Like that one fruit bat who said there was a 92, you know, 0.2 million or whatever books or something, you know, mailed out last year or whatever the nonsense, right? You know, they've never heard. They think those tapes are worth $1,000 if that's what they cost, or you know, $200 or a book's worth. They think that's what it's worth. I had every piece of LRH Tech at 500, 100, all unopened, 500, 100, and free, and did not get a single call. Okay? Last night was a huge moment in this unfolding, I feel. Why do you say that, Noel? I didn't see what happened, so. Oh, yeah. I mean, again, there's zero intimidation possible. Zero. They can't touch us. They literally cannot touch us. Okay? So, who cares? You know, they can't confront through a security guard. And all you got to do is put your hands on whatever he's trying to rip off. He doesn't have any more right to it than you do. Okay? So, and if we're getting to them to the point where they, you know, they have to send someone out every 5 minutes to take it off, we own them. They are our monkeys. Okay? So, you know, if that's what they're trying to make clear, that we say jump, they say how high, well then, you know, let me control you by putting the second I'll wait till you walk right back in, and then I'll put another one up. We'll have you walking back and forth 700 times a day. That's fine. You know, but yeah, there's no way. Like I said, if things ever got crazy, and they could, if they keep pushing it the way they're doing, it could eventually be out of hand. And I promise you, the security cannot possibly protect themselves. They're all sitting ducks. There's no way they can protect themselves, let alone anybody in there. Okay? There's literally nothing they can do. Nothing. Oh, I saw that on Natalie's, yeah. Sean was livid with you? Yeah, who cares? You know, show them how to be unaffected. You know, show them. It's like, you know, you literally mean nothing. Hi, Cape. Yeah, no one would be watching this if I was into Scientology, I hope. But they don't. That's the thing, though. See, the security has no intimidation, zero. They literally have no rights to do anything. They even touch you with their boob, and it's assault. Okay, so who cares? They're literally worthless. Tits on a bull, worthless. Absolutely nothing that they can do to anyone regarding anything. Okay, and like I said, if they start playing stupid and someone gets hurt, they'll be the sitting ducks. And believe me, they're not part. They don't want that life either. They're not a part of that. None of those guys. One of those guys, you know, like I said, it's hard to even acknowledge them because they're literally meaningless. There's nothing they can do. You're on public property. They have 0.0 rights to anything. You know, you should literally be yawning if they say something. Yeah, exactly, Adrian. It's just, you know, they've shot their wad. And they did it too early and too fast. You know, everyone has been arrested 7 times. All charges dropped every time. And don't forget that people who are a part of this crap are going to come out because they're not going to want to be a part of it if someone actually gets hurt. Okay. And then those will be the people who will be on our side when we sue the bejesus out of Scientology. Call me a fortune teller, because that's exactly what's going to happen if things keep going the way they're going. Yeah, Matt. LA Zoo. DOA on 8 or 9. DOA would tell that chimp, let it all out. Yeah, cutie. What's a PPA? Chimp's having a hard day. That might be how they say I love you or something, though. I don't know. You know how, like, I always trip out at certain languages, like, you know how French it could be really easy on the ears, and who doesn't love a British accent? I don't know, it raises your IQ points, by 10 at least. But then there's other languages like Chinese and German that always make me laugh because, things are so harsh and pronounced and exclamated that if you don't know that someone's actually saying something nice, you would think they were getting cursed out. Private person arrest? What are you talking about? What? So how did they put a private person arrest on DOA? And when did they do that? And what does that mean? Oh, thanks, Brooke. Thank you very much, Brooke. Looks like the baby sort of fell asleep. I think her eyes are closing. The zoo's $22. I mean, if you're a member, you know, you can come as many times as you want. You never have to pay anything. But if you just come in once, it's $22. When did they do this though? Like, was that yesterday? Is that what I missed? Is that what you're saying? They tried to arrest him. Like, they actually tried to put him in cuffs. What does that mean? Private person arrest. Oh, okay. The security being the private person had the police arrest. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I was going to say, because they can't touch you. They can't do a damn thing. All they can do is get sued. But I mean, were they trying to keep him from leaving the scene or something? Is that what did they use any kind of force or coercion to keep him there? Is my question. By whom? I mean, the police or by the bonehead security? They put him in cuffs as he refused to sign the private person arrest. He was out shortly after, I believe. So you're telling me the security at the Blue Building put DOA in cuffs? Okay. Yeah, that was the day before yesterday, I thought. Anyway, yeah, just commenting on what I saw on Natalie's, thing. It's like, they're just literally out of ideas. I mean, it's just so dumb. I mean, that security would be exactly as intimidating as they are right now if they had Mickey Mouse ears on. That's what I was going to say. I mean, that security tries to put you in handcuffs while you're on public property. You can literally destroy them and punch them in the face and smash their face and anything else you want to do, and you'd be 100% within your rights. But they don't want to F around and find out. Those guys they'd have no ability to protect themselves, let alone anybody in that entire building. It's the biggest joke I've ever seen in my life. They have zero authority, zero anything. And cool, I'll definitely check that out. Did what are we calling that guy? Poopy Pants? Is he is he still there? Thanks for being here, Silva. Hi, yo-yous. Oh, cool. Oh, yeah, for sure. It's all good. Thanks, brother. It's all good. Thank you. What did we call the guy? I forgot. Poo Diddle? Poo Diddler. Oh my God. I was feeding one of these guys the eucalyptus leaves, and I just wrapped it around my finger one time and then let the other parts just stay up, and his tongue went around my finger. It was so creepy but funny and cool. Their tongues are really trippy. Poopsters. I can't take it. He was there earlier. Contractor called the police because Poopster threatened him with that machete. Oh, wow. Oh, Silva, I didn't know that. I had no idea. You should email me where those are. My email is in my description. And so is my P.O. box. And make sure you sub and make sure you hit the like button. And I have every way to support me that is out there. So, got memberships, got all that stuff. San Pedro. Yeah, I would go there every time I, hit up Catalina. That's usually when I'm in San Pedro. Ooh, the cops didn't answer the call. Nice. And everything is recorded too, so it's not like the cops used to do whatever because no one really was keeping track, right? There was no scorecards. But now we know, and we're able to say, like I saw Danny talking to that cop saying, hey, we called 4 times and it's taken you 4 hours to show up. What is this? And he's like, oh, well, there was a call, and the entire force was, up north or something. I mean, just complete BS, right? But okay, now you can't use that excuse, tomorrow. I wouldn't doubt if that's the case, Queen Bean. Look at how short the baby is. It's all good. It's all good. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. It's all good. Thank you.
How long have you been recording? Like
Couple hours.
a couple hours, man. Oh, just the giraffes? Nice. Or you have like a channel or something?
Yeah.
What, YouTube?
Yeah.
Nice, man. What's the name?
Eric Rader.
How many followers?
1,700 something.
Oh, nice. Oh, nice. That's good. Eric what?
Raider.
Raider.
Yeah.
R-A-D-E-R?
R-A-I.
R-A-I-D-E-R.
Yeah. Look, she's just walking out all by myself. I can go here all by myself.
Yeah. Or get that wart on the back of his head. I'm not even kidding. It's like the size of a dime.
It's all good. It's all good. You can go right by. It's all good.
Sorry, I didn't notice.
It's all good. No problem at all. It's all good. No problem at all. He thinks he's going to tune into giraffes. He's going to see a bunch of Scientology stuff. You never know. He might be like all about helping. Who knows? I agree, Jody. It is disheartening, but it's like I said, it's their biggest weapon, and so far it's been, damn near worthless. You can't keep swatting. You can't keep doing it. And every time you do, you just make us bigger. So,
Espérame. Espérate para acá. No corras.
yeah, there's it's just so obvious. Like I say, I mean, they show up 2 cars strong because we're standing on the grass. I mean, you just can't keep doing that. They've used all their, all their favors. It's gotten them absolutely nowhere. It's made us all bigger. It's given us all more resolve than ever before. And when they keep ramping it up, it's just going to get worse for them every single time until they no longer can handle it. And like I said, on many, many fronts, as soon as one of us gets hurt, you're going to have an exodus over there, because I promise you that there's nobody there who wants to be a part of that, hurting the only people who have ever gone out of their way to give you to try to help you. And they might not know from a couple things scribbled on the street, but if they're following streams like mine, they know damn well we care, and they've never had this opportunity before. There's just really nowhere for them to go. It's checkmate. All their blustery BS has literally failed. And they look just worse every single time. Scientologists have pushed Laura. They've gotten physical with Laura, gotten physical with Jessica, had Nancy followed. I mean, it's just disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. No one wants to be on a team like that. I don't care. You could even be an evil F, and you know what? You find out, one of these things goes wrong more than it has to this point. And you'll jump off that wagon unless you're sincerely sick, If you're one of those 20%, fine. But if you're one of that 80%, you're going to say, man, I can't be a part of this. I just can't. And your heart's never going to be in, to helping hurt the people who are here to help you. It's just so sick. There's anyone hearing my voice, well, I don't care if it's today or tomorrow or a week from now or whenever, you're not responsible for the stats being in the crapper. But what's happening and what they're doing is only ensuring the stats go down even further and remain that way. So that means your life's only going to get worse. The pressure's only going to be greater. So this is not there's no respite. We're not going to stop. Okay? We're going to stay on the case. We're only going to get bigger and stronger, and our community gets tighter and more meaningful every day. Magnus is right on it. They create their own flaps and their own enemies, yeah. And that's what they're going to hear from the police and everybody else. It's like, dude, it's not our fault that everybody hates you. It's my pleasure, Susie. Look how this has gone the last 3 months. It can't go anywhere but how it's going. I mean, I think, we've learned a lot too. There should always be more than one streamer anywhere. That's the smart move. But yeah, this is. If I was a Sea Org member and I realized, and it might take me a month, but I realized that this family that we have of streamers and the people in the chats that are making it possible for us to do all this, we have literally crippled the place. We have literally crippled the place. Every door shut, blinds on every window. It's look at the pictures of the ideal orgs they use for promotion. Look at the pictures. All the lights are on, right? It looks super, safe and transparent and progressive and whatever, right? And now look at them. My pleasure, Karina. Chiara, what was I mean, I'm sure his rap sheet's probably 3 inches thick, but what were some of the recent things? You're always going to have someone saying negative stuff, okay? But 99% of the time, that's going to also come from someone who's not doing anything. But everyone's entitled to their opinion, and to say we're doing harm is so stupid that I don't even want to really talk about it. It's just so dumb. So dumb. We've closed the places down. They're hiding in vans to go 30 yards. How is something harmed? I mean, you're really only going to hear stuff that's meant to be divisive, from people. And we all have our own way of doing it, and we're all doing it for different reasons, and we're all sort of doing different things. But together, you put it all together, and it's incredibly effective. And there is no one way to do anything, because there's not just one kind of person. I'm like the people that have been, all you guys, you know who you are, that have been absolutely amazing with me, right? Obviously, there's something about me that you guys dig, and that's made this amazing, place where we meet every day, right? And it's just fantastic. You know, but you're not going to see, a parade of 19-year-old punk rockers on my thing, probably, because I'm sure I don't reach them. You know, you need every kind of person out here. Right, and you have every right to feel however you feel, MJ. I would never tell someone they should feel differently than they do. And like I said, I don't, I would not come out to someone who was screaming that I was a, child abuser or something like that. I would not come out to that person, but others do. A lot of people aren't stupid. They can see through this. If you're in the SO or you're a staff member, they understand what this is. They know what this is and how we help them and how we can help them. And they can differentiate. They're not stupid. They can differentiate between someone yelling at SIO, okay, through the people working there, and someone, being personal, and there's at least 2 out of 10 of the people getting screamed at absolutely deserve that and more, MJ. You just don't know that, so it's, there's a 20% chance that whoever you're screaming at deserves a whole lot worse. But I agree, it's just not my way, okay? But, I let that one guy have it pretty good. And that's what happens when you're triggered, so what can you say? But, everyone has to be, you have to let everyone be themselves in something like this. This is we're not a group, you know what I mean? So, that's what I'm saying. Exactly, hey girl, exactly. So, people aren't stupid. They understand who he's yelling at, We're yelling at people who are part of a group that does immense harm. Okay, and I'm fine with it. I have no problem with anyone getting screamed at, but just because it ain't the way I do it, yeah, exactly, Magnus. But you do need everything. You need everything. How do you bring eyes to this? You think who would bring more eyes to this, me or DOA? So, we need people screaming and flying in on hang gliders, while blowing bubbles out of their ass and, everything else. That's how you get the views. Okay? He's extremely valuable when it comes to that. And yeah, people don't nowadays, you don't even think someone's serious unless they're screaming, for crying out loud. And it also is what gets, all you guys to come to the yard, if he wasn't carrying on and getting swatted every 15 minutes, you guys wouldn't even be in my room right now. So we never would have got to this part. So this is for put it like this, for the sake of the movement, I am incredibly grateful for the people who are able to get eyes on it. And I don't really care how they do it. I really don't. Just like I don't care how we save somebody. I really don't. Doesn't matter to me.
Wait, we're 16.
You know.
He might not be.
You know, but you can't ask someone to work in something like this where they put themselves at risk to do it your way. You know, it has to. If you want someone to keep protesting, you best make sure they're doing it how they see fit. If you don't, they won't be around long. Night, Helger. You know, and I have my like I say, what I do is what would appeal to me. Okay. Maybe I'll saw somebody off because I'm just pissed off, you know, when I got to, and you know what? Even though I say there's a lot of good people, 8 out of 10 is a hell of a lot of good people. I know there's a certain percentage of even those people who don't feel good about what they're doing. Just like you guys asked me, you know, did I ever feel something was wrong? Everyone does. And, you know, we're going to get to those people. We will absolutely get to those people. And thank God he's that way. If he was easily swayed, he wouldn't be doing what he's doing. You know, you have to believe in. Some people are just, you know, super aggressive, and you need that. Like I said, to get the eyes. I don't think there's a smart or stupid way of doing any of this, because we all reach other people. And, you know, just like I like a real nurturing, calm, you know, loving chat. I know people who don't give a shit. And that's totally cool. We need those rooms where people can go haywire, bonkers, bananas, and whatever. We need everything. We need all of this. It's what makes us special. It's what makes it work. And because we're not a team, you know, we're all independent. So we can cover, you know, we can do things at the drop of a hat. And be there for each other, you know. And we're making headway. I mean, what matters is the places are closed. What matters is that they're, you know, no one's showing up to anything. What matters is we're showing for the first time ever, these places are empty. So the people who never, you know, who think that it's, you know, we've been told it's expanding exponentially and all that kind of crap, can see for themselves that that is absolutely not happening. There's nobody here. And that's super powerful. That is super powerful. Once you know that, you know, you really aren't, you have no chance of ever even clearing North Hollywood, you're a lot more likely to jump off. You know what I'm saying? Exactly, Magnus. You know, when Pearl's screaming at those people to get back in their cult, what happens? Kids stop by Selfless and ask, hey, what the hell is this? You know, and then Selfless, you know, gave them a great lesson. And you know, there I saw, you know, 5, 6 kids who no longer are in any danger of ever being sucked into that place. And so it just literally takes everybody, you know. I might not upset that many people, etc., but there would be no eyes on this if it was just, you know, people doing it my way. I'd have to hire a poo guy just to get some, you know, viewers. You know, but again, I attract a certain kind of people, and it's obvious, right? You know, I've never seen a chat that would have, you know, we've had 250 people in the chat, and, you know, there's not one argument, there's not one ugly thing said. I mean, it's you know, even the trolls know they're wasting their time in our place. You can't be divisive, and you can't be crappy in here. Amy and A Girl and Fluffer will see that in 2 seconds and bounce your ass out of here. You know, and the thing is, even the people, I mean, think about it, the people who are like the most outwardly aggressive, they're also just as kind as, I mean, we're all super kind, super nice people, super respectful, super nice people, you know, but you can't tell someone how to act. And like, you know, I could completely justify acting like a maniac if I wanted to, you know, for what they've cost me and how they've hurt me. I could absolutely do that, and not lose a minute's sleep. I could be the ugliest protester the world's ever seen, you know, you know. But I just there's a real simple rule I try to abide by, which is the easier. I mean, the easier you are to upset, the easier you are to control too. So. You know, I'm trying to, you know, if I want to go batshit, I want it to be my choice and not just, you know, a reaction. So, what would Ron do? Yeah, do the exact opposite. I mean, I'm the biggest fan of William Good, you know, there is. But I could never do things the way he does them. It's just incredible. You know, I love his attitude, but it's just not me. It's not who I am. That's, you know, I would do it my way, and it would be probably 1/3 as effective. Exactly, Matthew. Hey, girl, that was awesome. Yeah. I cooked the hell out of that carne asada. That was about 12 pounds I cooked. Like, you need people pushing the boundaries. Like, I would never, knowing that, like, you know, the cops give you the playbook, right? I like to make sure their playbook stays as small as possible. So, knowing that they can, you know, they literally, without using the bullhorn, it takes away 90% of their power to come fuck with us. But we also know, on the other hand, they don't need any of it, because just the fact that you stepped on the grass brings 2 cruisers. So it's all BS. They'd always find some reason to do it. So you might as well, you know, scream in that thing. You see what I mean? It's like, if you really give it some thought, everything that happens should happen. You know, so, you know, getting eyes on this is what matters, you know. But it is true too, though. I think to back my own BS up a little bit, you also do get what you put out to an extent, right? So that's why I mean, a perfect example is La Poubelle, right? The movement has gone super, super hard at that place. So the pushback has been really hard. That's why everyone's getting punched in the face, So, there's many ways of doing things, and the right way is the way that the person who's putting their ass on the line, that's the right way is whatever way they think is right. So, but I don't like that kind of a thing, like that's just I can't be in that kind of arena. I can't be around that. Like, it's just too upsetting. Oh, thank you, Brooke. Yeah, and I mean, I know that sounds silly, and but if I look at it like this, if I can realize that love cuts through everything, when that was the thing that was lacking in my world, the compassion and empathy is exactly what's missing in every Scientologist's life. I think you guys are fantastic. It's the support you give me. You make me right. For being me. You guys let me know I'm loved. I'm cared about. All of that makes me gives me the will to keep this fight going. I never thought I'd be here, and to take it a step further, like I've been able to do this very naturally by just putting myself out there and baby. You guys have just let me be me, and that's why I'm willing to show it, So, I know I have nothing to be ashamed of. I spent enough time doing that, and I didn't think anyone would care about my pain ever. So to have this kind of to get the flow I get from you guys is just amazing. And then, like I said, this all does get intense. You need that support in every fashion. I've talked with DOA and Laura about this, and you guys probably don't know, but there's just days where we're in the dumps, and then you guys pull us out. So, that's really amazing. It's really special. Prick. And I just saw that there was value for me to be a part of the team because, like I said, it's I have a unique take on this, I think, and at the same time, I have nothing to fear. So, they can't fuck with me. Excuse my French. And I really do like knowing that I'm talking to people that are in there that need to come out and they need to enjoy their life. They need to get on with it. You need to stop hurting people. There's a million reasons to get out of there, you know. And I'm really proud and honored to be a part of this. And that's also, you know, you guys have made that, you know, made me feel like that. So, it keeps my focus, you know, and and just seeing how tight the community is, like it's not fly by night. It's very real what we've built here. And you know what, like what Laura said, right? That's the kind of thing that's going to take, it might take 2 months for that to sink in, you know, to Odo's head. You know, you don't know, but those are the seeds, you know. So, and I think it's really important to have the Serges and Lauras and me, people like us, to you guys got to see this. Oh shit. It's important to have us let people know this place, you know, is just a hell of a lot worse, you know, is on many fronts, you know. It's not just like you were either S8 or you weren't or something like that, you know. What it does to families, what a family is like in Scientology. Sitting on the fence. It's a cold. You know, the worse, the more insidious, you know, people find this to be, the more committed they'll be in putting a stop to it. So that's also why I think it's really important for us to speak up. And I really appreciate the courage that it takes to do it, you know. So, you know, without a crowd like you guys to support us, none of this would happen. So I hope you guys take absolutely, you know, as much pride in it as we do. And take as much of the credit. Wow, look at that. He's like, I gotta stretch it out here a little bit. It's the fastest I've seen one of them move in a while. Okay. She was getting moving. treasure. Yeah, I wouldn't. Who knows? How will Odo and those guys feel when one of those maniacs that they hire through the LAPD, hurts somebody? You don't know how you're going to react. You don't know if you have it in you because no one signed up to be a part of crap like that, right? What did he get arrested for, Sally? Bobit. First thing I see is a giraffe frolicking. What the hell? These are the new teams from Florida coming out to help. I know. For 302 PC. What's that, Sharon? Donnie Lee. I love giraffes. Who's over? Yes, Bo Beats. Absolutely. I went over security checks in the first half hour of this just so it's there and I can leave it alone from now on. But if you want to hear all the ridiculous questions you got to answer in a security check and just how incredibly vile they are, and that as a child, this is the kind of stuff that you're dealing with, check it out. I think your head will explode. But then the other 2 hours and 15 minutes of this has just been me chilling with really, really wonderful people and watching giraffes. Was he Sally? Was he on the bullhorn, or was he screaming at people? Again, this stuff's all going to get thrown out. It's going to go nowhere, and everyone's going to be right back there, and it just makes us bigger, So, who's live right now, guys? So DOA took the day off. I know he was going to take a couple days off. Okay. All right, let me end this stream and try to see what's happening here. I mean, if Sassafras is live, someone just needs to tell her to get over to his truck. Yeah, I can call Laura. DOA is live. Oh, okay. So yeah, they're already on it. Let's see. We'll see where he is. Okay. I mean, it would take me for sure 25 minutes probably to get over there. I mean, I'm deep in the zoo. I got to walk all the hell of a way out of here and then through the parking lot. And, you know, I got a 2,000-yard walk to my car. And then got to get over there. I need to watch this truck for sure. When you're ending, if you want. Well, what do you guys think? I mean, it looks is it under control? I mean, if there's someone watching this truck, you know, that's the only thing that would get me over there. I don't know, you know. And they're going to release him in 5 minutes. You know, that's another bullshit charge that ain't going anywhere. And again, it just wastes time and it just makes more attention, more eyeballs, you know what I mean? Yeah, if DOA's there, you know. You guys know if I'm needed, I'll do whatever I got to do, but... Matthew, are you back up north, or are you still down there? Jay is just detained. RN. What? I'm already in. Oh, okay. It was great chilling with you, man. You got to come down more often. Hey, girl, it's what is that RN supposed to mean? It says Jay is just detained. RN, or is that M? What is that? I don't know. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna end this stream and then I'll check it out and see if it looks like I'm needed over there. But I'll see what it is, what's going on, and okay. Oh, right now, is that what I mean? Okay. Oh, okay. This is the calmest stream. All right, just make sure I know about it because I want to chill with you, Matt. That was fun. Yeah, you guys got us. I'm like the anti-programming. It was just fun chilling with this baby giraffe today. That was the whole yard there, and she caught a nap. She's like, I was all by myself. Too cute. You guys are the absolute